Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oops, let me just give credit to that artist. Started the track off with Tell Me by Minds from Spotless Mindset. What's that Tell Me? Spotless Mindset. Yep, Spotless Minds by Tusk. If you enjoyed that fade in music, support Tusk by going to chillhop.bandcamp.com/album/spotless minds. Welcome to the stream. My name is Kashfi. Kashfi. During these streams, during the last couple of weeks, the stream has been largely about walking through all these different projects on FreeCodeCamp. Available to you by going to freecodecamp.org and signing up. The first module was the responsive web design certification done. You can follow those videos and the playbacks on the live section of my channel. Last couple of weeks, the JavaScript algorithms and data structures. Very cool, very fun. Highly recommend this one. I'm working through the certification projects to get the certificate of completion. On the last stream, just went through Bootstrap. This started out really lame, but by the end of it, I really enjoyed it. I learned something new. What did I learn? I guess in a summary, it's like without using Bootstrap, you're going to be first designing the HTML layout of your page, and then you're going to be doing all the margins, padding, and all that stuff. But then you'll also be creating media queries for all the different screen sizes. Bootstrap kind of offers you all those CSS classes that you might have had to develop, all pre-built, all tested. So this is a really nice little introduction. If you're curious, watch the last live stream, and you could code along while you're watching it. And the takeaway for me is like, okay, Bootstrap is something I should definitely invest some time into because I can see it being helpful in accelerating development of web pages and stuff. So now we go to jQuery. It's a JavaScript library. Let's see. jQuery simplified the process of writing client-side JavaScript and also ensured that your code will work the same way in all browsers. From the little preview of jQuery we got here, it seemed like in our JavaScript scripts that we worked on in the earlier project, we constantly had to make these variables hooking up to the HTML elements using the DOM manipulator. And now the preview seemed to say that jQuery can do what Bootstrap did for CSS, but for JavaScript code. So I'm really interested. I could be totally wrong. So yeah, how to select, remove, clone, and modify different elements of the page. We were doing that a lot in the last projects. Let's see, we're going to learn how to write script tags, learn how script tags and document ready work. Okay. Target HTML elements with selectors. We were doing that with JavaScript. Target elements by class. I'm kind of curious why I use jQuery when I could have done this all with JavaScript. That's probably going to be the question I'm trying to answer as I'm working through this. Okay, so if you're new to the stream, I work through 45-minute Pomodoro sessions. So the goal is we're going to start the clock, and my name turns into a clock, and we have 45 minutes to really pay attention, focus, and work through these tasks. After the timer goes off, We take a 15-minute break, which looks like this. Then we come back and we start another 45-minute session and work. So those are the rules of this live stream. If you are joining me and you have a question, or if you're watching this later and you have a question, feel free to just comment. And if you're watching it later, write a comment in the comment section and I'll get back to you. I really enjoy helping people out. I've struggled with programming for years, close to many years, and gone through the whole imposter syndrome, gone through working with different teams and different personalities, some who were very nurturing, others who were very not so nurturing. So like, I would love to share my experiences and answer any curious questions you might have. So yeah, don't hesitate to leave a comment and ask questions. I also have my contact information. You can add me on GitHub. You can send me an email on Gmail. No big deal. Here for you. Alright, so with that said, let's get some fireworks. And start the clock. Let's start. Now we're ready to learn jQuery, the most popular JavaScript tool of all time. Wow. So yep, this is what we were building in the last session. Yep, this is built with Bootstrap. So we have buttons, we have two divs that are separated equally, 6 and 6. And I think the other one was 5 and 7 or something. Okay. Wait, where did our thing go? Let's refresh. There we go. Before we can start using jQuery, we need to add some things to our HTML. First, add script element at the top of your page. Okay, at the top of our page. Not at the bottom, because usually the JavaScript code is at the bottom of your page. Script. Good. Be sure to close on the following line. Sure. Your browser will run any JavaScript inside a script element, right? Including jQuery. Inside your script, add this code. Okay. Document. It's a parentheses, not a bracket. Can you guys see? Maybe I should make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I think that's big enough for you guys to see. Yep, that's probably perfect. Alright, we got document. Inside your script, I want to add this code. Document.ready function to your script. Then close in the following line with bloop bloop bloop. Okay. Code you put inside this function will run as soon as your browser has loaded your page. That's true. This is important because without your document ready function, your code may run before your HTML is rendered, which would cause bugs. Important thing to know is that code you put inside this function will run as soon as your browser has loaded your page. Okay. So this is an equivalent to having the script all the way down there, because it's going to wait till the document is ready, and then it'll run. Did I write it right? Yep, let's go. Target HTML elements with selectors using jQuery. Okay, now we have a document ready function, right? Now let's write our first jQuery statement. All jQuery functions start with the $sign, or as a bling, All jQuery functions start with a bling. How gangster is that? jQuery often selects an HTML with a selector, then does something to that element, right? Let's make all our button elements bounce. Just add this code inside your document ready. So inside your document ready. So this is our document ready function. Inside of it, they're saying everything will bounce if we do button dot add class animated bounce. This is from probably it's just gonna constantly bounce. Just two bounces. One bounce. Just one bounce. Now that we've already included both the jQuery library and the animated CSS library. Oh, note that we've already included in the background. Okay, this is cheating. Why are you putting things in the background without telling us? We're using jQuery to apply the animate.css bounce class to your button elements. Okay, so that's one, and that's from, okay, animated bounce, okay. You see how we made all of your button elements bounce? My cheap Christopher Walken impersonation. What am I doing? We selected them with bling button. Selected them there. Add class. That's also in JavaScript, right? You just use jQuery's add class function. First, let's target your. Wasn't there a JavaScript add class? JS MDN add class. Classless property, right? Classless, you're right. Remove add. So are they just syntactic sugaring this? Syntactic sugar, what is that? Syntactic sugar. Certain language features in programming that makes the code easier to read or write. So instead of writing all this, they're just saying, hey, just use this and this dot this. First, let's target your div elements of the class well. I'm gonna make this smaller because I cannot see everything. Let's make this, yep. First, oh, I guess inside here, right? Let's target your div elements of the class well by using the well, dot well, okay. So we're still using the CSS selector rules. So dot is the class well, and we have that class well. What are we doing to that? Then use jQuery's add class, and you pass in animated and shake. It's a pretty violent animation. Okay. For example, you can make all the elements of the class text primary shake by adding the following to your document function. Do you have a text primary? Yes, we do. Class text primary dot add class. So we're selecting a class to add a class. Animated shake again. Animated shake. Everything. This might be a very quick stream. Select font. Cancel. Select color. Purple. purple wasn't good. Ask me later. You can also target elements by their ID attributes. Dun dun dun. Target your button with the ID target 3. Yep. Then use add class again. Animated fade out. Oh, I am curious to see what this looks like. Oh, fade out. Nice. Is it still there? Oh, it's still there, but it's just fade out. That's very useful. That's very useful. Is there a fade in? That would be very cool too. Fade in? That's so cool. Alright. Fade out. Okay. Is that it? Okay, this is gonna be a very quick stream. How many are there? 18. Thanks, jQuery. These animations are cool at first, but now they're getting kind of distracting. No kidding. Delete all 3 of these jQuery functions from your documenting function. Sure. Now you know 3 ways of targeting elements. By type, that's true, button. By class and by ID. Same thing in JavaScript, so... okay. Using add class, add only one class at a time. It's the same element 3 different ways. Wait, what? Although it's possible to add multiple classes in a single, yeah. Let's add them to the same element in 3 separate ways. Sure. Add the animate, okay, add the animate class to all elements with type button. So again, bling button. Oh, I need to have it in double quotes. Dot add class, and we're adding animated bling button class. What are we doing? Shake and bling button primary class. Add the button primary class. Oh, sorry. Okay, it's actually target 1. Target 1, add class, button primary. Nice. You should only be targeting one element and adding only one class at a time. Altogether, your 3 individual selectors will end up adding 3 classes to target 1. Oh yeah, we're target 1. Alright, because it has an ID, and it has the button type, it's got the class button. Nice. In the same way, you can add classes to an element with jQuery's add class function. You can remove them. Remove class function, yeah. Add class, remove class, good stuff, okay. Let's remove button default class from all of our button elements. So bling, we're selecting button elements, dot remove class, and we're removing button default. Boom. Now they're basic buttons. This is gonna be a very short stream. I'm already, what are we? Oh, halfway there. can also change the CSS of an element. Okay. Directly with jQuery. So could we in JavaScript. I'm always gonna start these streams as a denier, so they gotta win me over. jQuery has a function called CSS. Okay, that allows you to change the CSS of an element. Cool. Okay, so they got bling target ID target one dot add CSS. Wait, no, it's just dot CSS. Color. Oh, it's key value player. Key value, but we're passing in as strings to both. Good stuff. This is slightly different from a normal CSS declaration because CSS property and are in quotes. Alright, delete your jQuery selectors again. Select target one, change the color to red. Okay, so I'm gonna do bling. I'm target one is ID. I'm doing CSS and I'm changing color to red. Nice. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. You can also change the non-CSS properties of HTML elements with jQuery. You can also change the non-CSS properties of HTML elements. You can also change the non-CSS properties of HTML elements with jQuery. For example, you can disable buttons. Interesting. You know, I have the John Docket books right there. Yeah. This is good. This little intro will make that book a little much more easier to read. You can also change the non-CSS properties of HTML. Okay, when you disable button, it will become grayed out and can no longer be clicked. jQuery has a function called prop that allows you to adjust the properties of elements. Oh, really? So here we go. We're going to select all button elements and click on the properties function. Disabled. True. And now we can't click on anything. Nice. Disable only the target button. I'm going to delete this. Again, we're selecting target 1, which has an ID of target 1. We're doing prop for property. We're doing disabled. And we're doing true, which it doesn't need. So the boolean stays. Bum, 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 bum. Using jQuery, you can change the text between the start and end tags of an element. You can even change HTML markup. jQuery has a function called HTML that lets you add HTML tags and text within an element. So we were doing document.add inner HTML, right? So I guess this is syntactic shift for dom.add inner HTML. Inner HTML, right? Document, okay, then we do list.innerHTML, yeah. So here they're doing HTML is a function that lets you add HTML tags and text within an element. Any content previously within the element will be completely replaced with the content you provide using this function. Completely, oh, this isn't concatenating or add assignment operators. Here's how you would rewrite and emphasize text for a heading. h3.html and jQuery playground. So it's not just add m, it's the whole thing, okay? jQuery also has a similar function called .text that allows you to alter text without adding tags. In other words, this function will not evaluate any HTML tags passed to it, but will instead treat it as the text you want to replace existing content with. Okay, I see. So text content, right? MDN element dot text content, right? So that property is what they're syntactic sugaring. Dot text content. So they're doing the inner HTML text content. Alright, cool. But in other words, this function will not evaluate, but will instead change the button with ID target 4 by emphasizing VR news article for M. Note that while the I tag has traditionally been simplified, it has since been adopted as tag icons. Yep. Emphasis. Alright, so the task is change the button with ID target 4. So we're doing ID 4. So again, first we target. So that's what we used to do with so it would be const target 4 equals document.getElement by ID, and you pass in quote target. Then we have to do const. No, then we'd have target 4 the variable dot inner HTML, and then do the whole m blah blah blah. Alright, let's see. Change the button with ID target 4. So we're here. Dot HTML, and we're doing where we go target 4 slash m. Change dot text only alters text without adding tags. Change the button ID target 4 by emphasizing its text. You should emphasize the target by adding HTML tags. I did. Oh, I didn't select target 4. Now let's remove an HTML from our page using jQuery. jQuery is a function called remove that will remove an HTML entirely. MDN remove element JS remove method. Yep, element.remove. jQuery has a function called remove target 4 element. Target 4 has the ID target 4 dot remove. That's it, right? Doesn't take any arguments or parameters. Now let's try moving elements from one div to another. Whoa. Say what? jQuery has a function called append to that allows you to select HTML elements and append them to other elements. From right wall to left wall, okay. Move target to first, we gotta have a bling. We gotta select the element that we were thinking of, and then append to your right well as target. Did that work? Target to dot append to right well. Boom. How many more? 6. We're not gonna need the whole 45 minutes. In addition to moving elements, you can also copy them from one place to another. jQuery has a function called clone that makes a copy of an element. I wanted to copy target 2 from our left well. Okay, which was formerly in the left well. To our right well, we will use target2.clone.append to target.clone first, and then .append to. Functional programming? Is that what's going on here? Sticking to jQuery function. This is called function chaining. Function chaining versus functional programming. Function chaining versus functional programming. I don't know what, just Google's probably like, what do you want? Some of you probably thinking the same. Function chaining. Oh yeah, we were doing that in JavaScript too. Okay, function chaining. Fine, let's do this. Clone your target 5 element dependent to your left wall. So left wall, right wall, it's in target 5. Alright, so first we gotta bling target 5. Target 5. Then we gotta clone it. Then we gotta append it to the left wall. Left well. And there it is. Every HTML element has a parent element from which it inherits properties. That's true. For example, the H3 element in your jQuery playground right here has the parent element of div class container fluid. That is true. That is true. Here it is. jQuery has a function called parent that allows you to access the parent of whichever element you've selected. Damn. Here's an example. If I could use how you would use the parent function. Yes, if you're joining the stream, I'm also practicing reading out loud like I'm in the 5th grade. Here's an example of how you would use the parent function. How you would use the parent function if you wanted to give the parent element of the left well element a background color of blue. So first bling left well, then we're getting the parent, then we call the CSS. That's function chaining, word of the day. Give the parent of target 1 element a background color of red. So we bling target 1 dot parent dot CSS color and red. Give the parent of target 1 background color red, my bad. Background. Boom. When HTML elements are placed one level below another, they're called children of that element. So we're reviewing a lot of HTML and CSS stuff here. Not bad. For example, the button elements in this challenge with the text target 1, target 2, target 3 are all children of the div class well ID level element. jQuery has a function called children that allows you to access the children of whichever element you've selected. Okay, what are we doing? Children. jQuery is a function called children that allows you to access the children of whichever element you've selected. So I could access the children of left well. Yeah. So I could access all these buttons. And it would return a list node. What are we talking about? Let's see. Give all the children of your right well element. Give all the children of your right well, children, color orange. You've seen why ID attributes are so convenient for targeting with jQuery selectors? Yes. But if you don't always have such neat IDs to work with, fortunately, jQuery has some other tricks for targeting the right elements. jQuery uses CSS selectors, we already knew that. The target, nth child, and CSS selector allows you to select all the nth elements of the target class. Here's how you would give the third element, child is 3. With the target class or element type, here's how you would give the third element to the bounds class. Make the second child. What are you blinging? Make the second child in each of your well elements bounce. Very good. Make the second child in each of your well elements bounce. So my left well is a class of call x6. Right well is call x6. So we could do x6. Call xs dash 6. Second child in each of your, and then we're doing, still inside, nth child, and we're doing second child. Gives me bounce. Let's bounce. Add class, yeah. We're doing animate bounce. Okay, one of them is working. Call x6. Call xs6. Child 2. Only 2 elements should bounce. Call xs6. And why did that one work and the other one didn't? Let's see. The right well is working. So left well. I could also just do well. Not sure what I'm doing with that. There we go. The second element in your target element should bounce. The second element in your target. Wait, what? What's bouncing? Oh, the wells are bouncing. My bad. So it should be button. There we go. No. Make a second child in each of your well elements bounce. Did I fail the test? Alright, that's getting too cocky. Make the second child and each of your well elements bounce. This is the left well. Second child of this is target 2, right? So it bounces. What's the issue here? You should only use jQuery to add these classes elements. I am using jQuery. Reset this lesson. I'm selecting dot well nth child 2 dot add class animated bounce. That's not right. What did I have before? Dot well. I am so confused as to what am I tripping the code here on? Why does it think I'm not using jQuery? What's the get help? I don't really need this help. Maybe I'm just supposed to use target. Target. Eight minutes. What are we at? 2 more. You can also target elements based on their positioning using odd or even selectors. Note that jQuery is 0 indexed. Note that jQuery is 0 indexed, which means the first element. Wait, what isn't 0 indexed? That is the question. Note that jQuery is 0 indexed, which means the first element selector has a position of 0. This can be a little confusing as counter. Here to return all the odd elements of the class targeting with them classes. Target the odd, add class animation. Try selecting all the even target. Even target. Remember that even refers to position of elements with a 0 base. Odd selects position 1, position 3. Anyway, add class animated shake. we're done playing with our jQuery player. Let's tear it down. jQuery can tear the body element as well. Here's how we would make the entire body fade out. That's pretty cool. Let's see. First, let's do the fade out. I want to see it. I want to see body animated fade out. Ooh, that's nice. Cinematic. It's like a PowerPoint presentation, but let's do something more dramatic. More dramatic than fade out? Who is this person? The class is animate and hinge to your body. Okay. Body. Add class. Hinge. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see it again. Ooh. jQuery can be a lot of fun. jQuery could be a lot of fun. So all this Microsoft PowerPoint stuff that I use in Skid is just jQuery functions being added to elements. Ho ho ho! In the next stream, that's pretty much the end of this stream. How long is the stream? 50 minutes? Cool. So we got SAS on deck. Syntactically awesome style sheets. Language extension of CSS. It adds features that aren't available in basic CSS, which makes it easier for you to simplify. Learn how to store data in variables. Nest CSS. Create reusable styles. Cool. Alright, I guess we didn't have to get to the break. What more can I say? I think this was a very short, quick introduction to jQuery. I think that was pretty cool. I think there's a lot more to explore in jQuery. I want to just check out what educated.io has to offer on jQuery. jQuery. The complete guide. Let's check out this 6-hour course. There's a project to-do list. So what do you... Anyway. 6-hour course. Maybe I'll stream this. And... show all 6 lessons. Expand all sections. DOM traversal. Effects and animation. Ajax. There we go. jQuery, that's the big one. Let me bookmark this. And also let's bookmark Bootstrap. Hands-on projects. That's what we're talking about. Where's the projects? Forms. Components. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Bookmark that. Okay. Alright. Nothing else to do here. I will take a 15-minute break, create a new thumbnail for the picture thingy, and we'll get through SAS tonight. It's only 9 steps, and I guess I might start React. I think React is pretty much. Actually, no, I'm gonna do the SAS, and then I'm just gonna go back and finish up the certification projects for JavaScript. Again, thank you for joining me. Nothing left to do but have a fade out music. How about this one? Nope, it's a music video. How about this one? Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. All right. Thanks again for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you like this kind of content, hit the like button. Helps the algorithm. Leave a comment in the comment section if you have any questions. I love answering things related to computer science, career, web dev, whatever you got. Even if I don't know it, you know. If I don't know it, I'll tell you I don't know it. But I have some experience I could share. All right. Thanks. Take care. Peace. Where's all the animations? Peace. There you go. Boom. Enjoy the music.